All my life, I have heard religious people talk about belief. Then why can't I practice it in my life?
Because since you were very young, you have seen people who talk about it, but actually don't practice it. Religion has become a conversation. It has become a debate. It has become a place to score points. It's table tennis. Someone is Christian, someone is Muslim. It's like Olympics. Religion has become modern Olympics. Who's going to get the gold medal in conversation, not in character? Human beings are a product of observation, essentially. Human beings learn mostly by witnessing, not by speaking. Mostly. I use the word mostly. The school brings you a system in which you're looking at your teacher, you're looking at a classroom with your eyes, you're sitting with students who are all around you. So you don't have a choice but to become a student yourself. But most of that information is not going through your ears, it's going through your eyes inside of you. So you become like that. People observe, and through observation they learn. They accept that. Same is religion. How many people of great character do you know? You live in a believing society. Everybody you know is a believer. But right now, in this moment, how many people of character you have met in your life who inspired you? And you said, I want to be like that person. So you see, at the times of the prophets, at the times of Moses, at the time of Jesus, in the court of Solomon, in the court of David, how many people were there who would inspire the next generation? You know why is that? Because they talked less. And they lived what they believed in. They lived what they believed in. They talked so less. So little preaching was going on when you study the times of the prophets. Even the prophets who were preaching were speaking so few words. Most of their time was spent in silence. They were quiet masters, and people observed them, observed their cleanliness, observed their behavior, observed their kindness, observed their tenderness, observed their sadness, observed their joy. They observed them. And they decided, this is an extraordinary man. They never backbite. They never frown for their personal motives. They are fair. They are just. Even in very small things, all the way to revolutionary agendas. They are clean. They don't have hidden motives. They are not a people who are deceiving. They are going to uphold the banner of truthfulness, even if the cost of that is death. They are not going to change their stance. They are going to die for the truth. When people saw that extraordinary behavior, people followed them and loved them. Do not be so arrogant to think of those people as lesser people than you. Just because you know that water is made up of hydrogen and oxygen. What if this information is useless, which it is for you? So you're carrying useless information and thinking that people of old, your great-great-great-grandparents, were stupid. This is such an arrogant way of thinking. Now imagine how much useless information your head is full of through the schools. Useless information which just initiates meaningless conversation, but in the scheme of things impacts nothing in your life. It has no value. It's just words in your head. Imagine a carpenter who works extremely well with wood, makes beautiful furniture, and you go to him and you tell him, "Do you see this glass of water?" And he would say, "Yes, I can see this." And you would say to him, "Do you know that it's made up of hydrogen and oxygen?" Does this statement have any meaning for him? That is the dilemma of mankind today. You cannot give me one name that I have met a person whose character I wish to follow. I wish to be like that person. I wish I had a character like that. So this is the age of garbage in the mind. Just like your homes full of useless things, same way our minds are full of useless words and statements, information, useless, which will have absolutely no impact on your life the next day. People don't get inspired by words. People get manipulated by words. True inspiration is when you inspire someone by your character. So this is the age of Antichrist. And Antichrist will deceive the whole mankind through words. He will be a liar, pretending to be the truthful one. That's why he's going to melt when Jesus will appear. Because all falsehood and lies melt in the presence of the truth. Have you noticed in yourself when your lies get caught, how you feel from the inside in the presence of the truth, in the presence of your father or your mother? When your lie gets caught, you actually feel from the inside that you're melting, you're becoming small. That's what's going to happen to Antichrist in the presence of the truth of Jesus. That's why you can't do it. That's why. Because the words which you hear, the talk which you talked about, they are not practitioners of character anymore. They are practitioners of rituals. Nothing enters the heart. That's why you do not see transformation anymore. Because the words are not coming from the heart of the one who speaks them. They are shallow words. And shallow words have no impact on the heart of the one who listens to them.